Hey guys, so this is my Snooki inspired Halloween look, and if you want to know how to get this look, then keep watching. This is made for Halloween, so it's a little bit more dramatic and overdone than a normal Snooki look, I guess, would be. As you can see, I have so much bronzer on that my teeth look like so white. Um, but if you did want to actually get, like the Snooki makeup look, then do keep watching because I do show you how to do her eye makeup look, which she really does, and just tone down the bronzer, and then you'd actually have a legitimate wearable Snooki look. But this was for Halloween purposes, and this is what I came up with. So if you want to know how to do this, then keep watching. Okay, so first we're just going to apply foundation. And you don't have to put that much foundation because you're basically just going to cover your face with bronzer anyways, but I feel like, you just kind of need a good, solid, even base to put the bronzer on. So I'm just going to use the Sigma F80 brush, and then it doesn't have a pump, so I'm just going to have to pour some on it. Whoop. And this is the Maybelline Superstay in Classic Beige. So I'm just going to put this all over my skin and just buff it in. Okay, so now that the foundation's on, we're just going to set it, because if you instantly put on liquid foundation and then put on bronzer right on top of it, it's going to become like really, really, really blotchy. So you're just going to set it just with a powder. This is MAC in Select Sheer Loose. I really don't like this, so I'm just kind of trying to finish it because it's kind of a waste. And I'm just using the Sigma buffer brush, the F45, just kind of dipping some in there. Tap off the excess, and then I just get it in this and just... Obviously, everyone at the Jersey Shore is extremely tanned, and as you can see, I'm not very tanned. So, ooh, now like powder's flying around everywhere. So we're gonna put on a lot of bronzer because they always want to be as tanned as possible, and so this is not gonna be very like wearable look. This is like a Halloween look, so it's gonna be like amplified and as dramatic as possible basically. So I mean, you don't have to put on as much bronzer if you kind of want to be like a pretty Snooki or something, but yeah. So I'm just using Hard Candy bronzer in Heat Wave, and it just looks like this. And I'm just gonna get that on my kabuki brush and just put it all over my face. Okay, so this is just kind of putting, you can really tell in person, like I'm seriously not this pale, but I want to amplify it even more. So I'm going to take a sponge, and I'm going to take Fix Plus. You can use water, and you want to get the sponge wet, and you're going to do this a few times, and we're basically going to like paint the bronzer on because we want it to be like as brown as possible, like cartoonish basically. So I'm just going to spray it a few times just to get it wet, and I'm just going to take it on the bronzer. And this may take a few minutes because it looks streaky a little bit, but as you can see, we're literally going to paint on bronzer. So you can't really tell because I have on, I look like diseased, because I have on a really bright light. Let's see if I shut it off if you can see a little bit more. So my face is actually like extremely tanned now. I'll put pictures in at the end and stuff just so that you can see. But yeah, it works a lot better when you put on foundation first, because I did this before with just putting on bronzer, like with this method, and it does not look very good. It doesn't blend very well, and this doesn't look very blended in the camera, but like it really is. I guess just go over it with like more bronzer, but like dry, so it kind of sets the bronzer. Okay, and then we're gonna go do our neck like after. I just want to get all the makeup, face makeup done. Okay, so I'm just gonna use some Boing concealer as my eyeshadow base. Okay, so first we're going to take the Sigma Eye Shading E55 brush, and we're going to take some more Fix Plus and wet it with Fix Plus because it makes the eyeshadow a little bit more intense. Okay, and I'm going to take the Sigma palette. It is in, I got the blues. It's this blue one. Oh, by the way, this one. So we're going to get our brush in there. Tap off the excess and put this all over our lids. It's just a sparkly dark blue, so any sparkly dark blue that you have will work. You just want this to be the shape of your eyelid. Okay, so now that I have both eyes with this dark blue color on them, I am just going to take a blending brush, and this is the Sigma tapered blending brush, the E40, and I love this brush. It is my favorite. It just works so awesome. And I'm going to take any black will work. It can be shimmery or matte, totally your preference, whatever you have. I'm using the 88 Color Splash Neutral Eyeshadow Palette by BH Cosmetics. And I'm just going to take the black and get my blending brush in there, swirl it around, tap it off, and we're basically just going to do right where the blue ends, like the very top, we're just going to do windshield wiper motions back and forth, then blend it out and give it more of an intense smoky eye look. See, literally just going back and forth, and this brush blends and does the work for you. You can use whatever colors you want if you want to coordinate it with your outfit. This blue color doesn't really match my pink outfit, but she does kind of do a lot of blue smoky eyes, and I'm sure a lot of people that have done Snooki looks have done just regular black smoky eyes with like the grayscale. So I kind of wanted to do something a little bit different. This would look awesome with a black dress. So we're just going to do this on the other eye. So that's all the eyeshadow we're going to do. It's just a blue smoky eye. We're just going to put on, I would put on false lashes, but I don't really want to waste a pair because I just suck at doing them. But definitely apply false lashes for this look. I'm just going to put on mascara, and I'll be right back. Okay, so now that my mascara is on, I'm just going to put some black eyeliner on just to kind of intensify the look a little bit. I feel like a look isn't complete without black eyeliner. So I'm just using, it's like rubbed off, Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On in 0. I'm just going to put this in my waterline. And I'm just going to line a very thin line on the top. Any eyeliner would work, even if you had like a liquid eyeliner. I don't know where mine went, so I'm just going to keep using this. Okay, so now the eyes are done, and we're just going to do our eyebrows. I have very thin eyebrows because I have naturally blonde hair, like dark blonde. So I always have to fill in my eyebrows. So I'm going to do that now. Okay. A lot of people ask me how I do my eyebrows, and I'm going to fill them in the way I always do. I'm just going to use a small angle brush, the E65 by Sigma, and I always use this Maybelline New York Natural Smokes Quad, and I use the dark brown. Those are my eyebrows. Okay, so now you're just going to want to continue your bronzer down, just to make it look a little bit more blended. You don't need to do like everything, but just at least to bring it down to here. This can just be done really quickly. You don't need to like wet the brush like you did for your face. Just powder form and a fluffy brush is totally fine. Just so it looks a little bit more like your skin, even though it's not. If you're already this tan, then you are lucky. Okay, so now we have to do the famous Snooki poof. You're going to need a clip. I'm just going to use this little butterfly clip. You're going to need a teasing comb or just a comb. And you're going to need hairspray. Any hairspray will do. Anything you have will do. So you're just going to grab kind of the front part of your hair Just like that. It doesn't need to be like completely even. If you want it to be even, then go ahead and, you know, like take a comb and like make a straight line and stuff. To me, I don't really care. And it's just going to be about halfway of your head. And so you're just going to take this and just kind of brush it out. My hair already has like hairspray in it, so it's kind of hard to brush. Ugh. Okay. And so we are just going to start back combing it. I start from the back, and I don't know if you can see this, but just back combing means taking your hair from about like the middle and just brush down, 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 down. And it kind of creates this like rat nest in your hair. And so once I do the section on the back, I take that little piece and put it back. And then I keep moving forward until everything is back combed. This is not the greatest for your hair, so I wouldn't suggest doing this amount of teasing every day because it really breaks your hair, and nobody really wants broken hair. So we've got a rat nest. Okay, and so we're just going to take hairspray the entire thing. We're going to make our hair like Polly D and not want to move throughout the rest of the night. And that's the great thing about using the bronzer with Fix Plus, because Fix Plus, if you don't know what that does, it actually makes your makeup stay. So when you use the bronzer with Fix Plus, it's like making everything on your face stay throughout the night. Okay, so now we're just going to grab everything. I know it's kind of hard to see because like my hair is dark, and you're just kind of going to smooth out. Don't brush too hard. You just kind of want to smooth out the outside bits so it doesn't look so like dirty. And then you're just going to re-grab it at the very back. Just make sure everything is even. This may take a few minutes, but that's totally fine. You're not doing it wrong. Sometimes hair doesn't work as well as you want it to. Hold on, I just have to move over a little bit so I can actually see the big mirror. Sometimes you have to re-hairspray and tease some parts. And the clip does not need to be in the middle. As long as like the poof looks like it's in the middle. My clip always kind of goes out to off to the side a little bit. I don't know why, but that's the way whenever I poof my hair, it goes. You're gonna hairspray it again, just to like flatten out all the flyaways and just make sure it's good. You can go ahead and like tease the rest of your hair to be big. And then go ahead and hairspray that, and then you can make your hair as straight or as curly as you want. That's up to you, but I was just going to show you like the main poof, how to do it. I totally forgot lips. So you just want to do any nude lip at all. You can even just use foundation or concealer. That's just what I'm going to do because they just like nude lips. The girls of Jersey Shore. Oh dearie. And if it's too light for you, you can put bronzer on them too to match your face. So let's do that. Bronze lips. Okay, so that's the final look. So I'll show you everything. Okay, so I'm going to show you the final look. Once again, I'm right in front of a natural light window, so I don't look as tan as I really am, which is why I'll include pictures. So this is the makeup. And you definitely want to include fake lashes. It will just make everything so much better. And I'll show you the dress I chose. You just kind of want to go for like a clubbing dress. Something that makes like your boobs look big. Because she has big boobs. And that's it. And you could, I would personally think it would be hilarious if somebody wore this with like slippers, because she always wears slippers, or you could just wear like heels or whatever you want. So this is what I came up with. So I don't have any shoes on. I wanted to find slippers, but I couldn't find mine. So this is my Snooki look. I hope you guys like it. It was really fun to do. I've always wanted to do a Snooki look, and I know a lot of people have done Snooki looks. Wow, I look really like tiny with like my hair this big. Even though I am really tiny, everyone asks me how tall I am. I'm 5'3". Anyways, so I know a lot of people did Snooki looks, but I've always wanted to do one because I love her. So this is my look, and I hope you guys liked it, and I hope you guys, like I said, have a really fun Halloween. I'm sorry all my Halloween looks were like really late, but yeah, I tried. That's everything. Okay, bye guys, love you.